What's up, YouTube? Storm here with another video. Uh, so yeah, we have these new challenges, and it says daily challenges, 24 reserves. I'm not sure what that means. I'm guessing that's the max amount of reserves you can have. So I'm not entirely sure because I currently have 20, but it says 24 reserves, which is inaccurate if we're talking about how many reserves I have. I have currently 20, so that's glitched. And if it was going to include the actual daily challenges, which is these three, that's 3, and 20 plus 3 is obviously not 24. So, doesn't make any sense. So again, this game's broken. Activision being their lazy ass selves, being more lazy. So yeah, there's that. Wanted to let you guys know that also, with these daily challenges, not only do you have that glitch where it says not telling you how many that you can top off, not only telling you how many you currently have, whichever way it decides to roll, it's wrong either way. These challenges are unobtainable. So, Port, Hospital, Hills. I've gone to Port, I've gone to Hospital, I've gone to Hills, and I've done the challenges requirements. Get 3 kills in Hills, 3 kills in all of these, Hospital and Port. And I've done it, and it has no progression whatsoever. You would think, okay, well, maybe if I get 1, it will count towards it. No. Okay, well, let me just do the entire challenge. Maybe that'll work. Get 3 kills in one game. Maybe that's what it's thinking. Nope. Done it for all of them. No change. So that kind of sucks. And funny thing is, I was playing Rebirth, and I had a challenge where it said getting a certain amount of kills in Boneyard, and I haven't played, when Rebirth just came out, I wasn't playing normal Battle Royale, but it, said 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, I think it was actually 5 kills, that one was actually 5 kills, but I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it was 5. In any case, I got 5 kills in, Boneyard, but I wasn't playing the normal Battle Royale, and there was no place in the map called Boneyard, so I don't know if they're trying to, like, merge it to where maybe if, Boneyard's the west part of the map, so if you get a certain amount of kills in the west and Rebirth, then it counts, or maybe if it exactly matches, so if the challenges, because the map is so small, maybe if the map somehow it matches, if you were to put like both maps on top of each other, if they match the same west spot, then it will count for that same kind of west spot. But since the map is kind of like a upper right to bottom left map, based on the way it's shaped and angled, if it's probably not in that area, then maybe it's thinking, okay, well, that's just sea, so if you can't, if there's no contracts in the sea, because if you walk in the sea, you die, then it won't count. So it has to be literally, the exact same spot, just on different maps, And that's kind of fucking stupid, but maybe that's what they're thinking. I don't know. But in any case, I completed a Verdansk challenge in Rebirth, which just doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, well, maybe they have similar names. Maybe you can do them if they have the same name or something. Nope. Game's just fucking glitched. So it doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, it's like challenges that should be gotten when they're done completely the right way, I don't get. But challenges that I shouldn't get, and I wasn't doing anything to get them, just, getting kills in a place that was not where it asked me to get kills, and yet it still counted for it. So getting challenges when I shouldn't get them, and then not getting challenges when I should get them. It's kind of like flip-flop. This game's already so broken that left is right and right is left and whatever. But I was just like, that was pretty interesting. Okay? So now, and this is where it just continues to just go downhill from here. So, right, these characters, they have challenges. This is from the get-go since it started. None of these challenges are obtainable unless you are playing, the multiplayer for Cold War. So that kind of sucks. And then, here's the kicker. When I did decide to say, okay, it says in Warzone, get top 15th placement, okay, well maybe it's like, it only counts if I have the Cold War map. So I'm like, if I'm getting multiplayer things, and I have it downloaded, and it was the free multiplayer weekend for Cold War or whatever. That maybe I only have this chance to do it, because once that goes away, so does the ability to get these challenges. Like, you have to have some kind of accessibility to Cold War, even if it's for a little bit, for these challenges to be obtainable, which is why the previous ones were. To no avail, I went to Warzone, normal Warzone in Verdansk, and I did it. It didn't work. Then I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's still having to do with, like, the Cold War or the new season map, so let me do it in Rebirth. We got first place in Warzone, normal Warzone. We got first place in Plunder. We got first place in Rebirth, and it didn't even matter. So I'm like, okay, let's purposely just wait until there's 15 guys and just kill ourselves, just for the shits and giggles of it. And we did it again for each game mode. Didn't matter. It did not work. So it's like, wow, well, we just wasted a shit ton of time that we could have gotten dubs when I'm running with my dream team. And, because all the other players I've ever played with are just shit in comparison. They say, oh yeah, let's work together, and then they fly off and do their own thing. It's just, dude, it is less than 1% of people that actually have common sense. You need to find a good group of people that not only say that they're going to do the right thing, but back up their claims. Because you got so many people doing opposite shit. You got cancerous people that are retarded and stupid, and it's like, well, is it intentional stupidity because they're trollers, or is it unintentional stupidity because they're just fucking retarded, or is it a little bit of both, that you insulted their intelligence because they did something stupid, which is not really insulting their intelligence or talking shit, it's just telling you how it is. Huge thing, guys. If someone's shooting at the ground looking like a retard, spinning in circles for no reason, trying to get the enemy to kill them or whatever, reverse boost, whatever the case may be, if they literally have no idea what they're doing, I'm like, dude, why are you shooting at the floor, spinning in circles for no reason? And they get all butthurt, like, oh no man, you're stupid, you're doing that. It's like, just to try to say, I know you're about my, that kind of fucking childish shit. I'm like, no, that's what you're doing. So stop talking shit. I'm like, it's not talking shit if you're literally telling it as it is. You're literally just, what is it called with the guy that announces football, like an announcer, I guess? You're just announcing what the guy's doing. You're literally like, I'm trying to think of this so I can better explain it. So because there's so many people that are gonna like just troll, or people that just don't understand simple English. So someone who reads a book like fuck, that's gonna bother me. Hold up. A narrator, there we go, a narrator. So a narrator who reads something, you're just narrating, you're just announcing, you're just simply saying it, telling it as it is. So that's not talking shit. Normally talking shit is, if you had to put it in description and the definition, it's exaggerating or trying to put someone down because it makes you A, feel better about yourself because you like making other people miserable, B, you're just talking shit because you're just poking fun, you're having fun, you're just screwing around, because there's definitely difference between talking shit to piss the person off and talking shit to just screw around, boys will be boys kind of thing, right? Normally that's not the case. Normally it's just some toxic asshole who's miserable and likes to make other people miserable to make him feel better about himself because he's a worthless piece of shit. So yeah, that's normally what happens. Anyway, there's just, you get the gist. Anything you expect them not to do it, they'll do it. And anything that's, if stupidity can be avoided, they won't avoid it. They'll do everything the opposite. It's like, oh, we're supposed to work together. Nope. We're supposed to play quads and not solo on quads. Nope. We're supposed to work together at clear room like we're SWAT. Nope. Everyone watch each other's back. If someone's reviving that person, not only do you go prone so you're less of a target, but you watch the person's back to that way, like real military operations, Someone faces the person. If you're playing quads, two people facing either way while the other guy revives the other guy, and then the person who's down can ping him. He doesn't have to sit there like a bag of turd. You just can like look, and because as someone who's down, you're not just sitting there waiting to be revived. You have abilities to do something. You can mark stuff on the minimap. You can mark helicopters and other vehicles nearby. You can mark contracts. You can do everything you can normally do. You just can't really move quickly and shoot your gun and all that. So you have the ability to ping and offer support while someone's supporting you and reviving you. So it's just a lot of common sense things, a lot of tactics that people just refuse to do because they're just toxic, lesser human beings. And what I mean by a lesser human being, oh, well, you're discriminating me because of this and this. No, if you're doing stupid shit to either A, because you're a retard, and you're not wanting to get better, you know, you're if someone tries to help you and better yourself and you're not wanting that, you're just wanting to stay the same toxic person that you are, you're wanting to troll, you're wanting to piss them off, you're not wanting to get better, you're not, all that stuff that you know not to be logical, someone like that, yeah, there are lesser human beings. Like, we can all agree that Hitler was a lesser human being, right? So it's kind of like that. If someone's going to go out of their way to do something evil, illogical, stupid, you know, selfish, any of that, they're lesser players. They have lesser intelligence. So it doesn't make any sense. But I'd have to say 9.9999 people play. No, I would say no. Actually, 100% of people I have yet to find, other than my dream team, I have yet to find players. On all the randoms I've played, with all the Call of Duties I've played, I have yet to find players that have ever met that quota. If they're not trolling in one way, they're trolling in another, you know? Anyway, you get the gist. Just want to let you guys know what's going on. So yeah, all these contracts, all these character challenges, operator missions, they do not work. You are stuck with them. I got assault rifle challenges, didn't even give it to me. Oh, and and this one, I actually did this in the Cold War weekend, multiplayer weekend. Didn't want to give it to me. Didn't say 1 out of 25. Didn't matter if I got 30 kills with assault rifles in one game. Didn't want to give it to me. So this game is just, it's like, sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't want to work, sometimes it just wants to fill up all the rules on its head and do up is down, down is up, and sometimes it just wants to say, hey, you know what, we're not going to not only not be opposite, where at least you can predict, you know, it's predictable, because if it's opposite, you know, to do reverse psychology. Nope. We're not going to do that. We're just going to say fuck it, and sometimes, not only will sometimes it work, sometimes it won't. Sometimes none of them will work. Sometimes they'll work for no reason. Sometimes the things that don't work do work, and vice versa, and just literally pull it all in a blender and tits up, you know. Fuck reality. Put reality in a blender, make it into a cosmic shake, and then have it be digested in some weird ass being that is capable of that, you know. Anyway, it's just all this is really fucked up. Now, obviously, the ones with the locks, that means you haven't unlocked it yet. You have to finish the battle pass and whatnot. This one was easy enough. It's like, hold on, you're gonna let me get 20 eliminations with shotguns, but you're not gonna let me do that with assault rifles. It's like, okay. And how hard is it just to say 25 kills? What does that mean, eliminations? Are you saying when they're down? Like in Warzone? Or are you saying in multiplayer? When it's just, how hard is it just to fucking talk normally? And yes, the M16, normally seen as assault rifle, has been changed to a tactical rifle. And now in this game, not only are there tactical rifles, there's sniper rifles, and there was, and if we're talking about Cold War, we have marksman rifles, yep. So now we have, in addition to marksman, we have tactical. Now in the original Modern Warfare, they were treating anything that was semi-automatic as a marksman, anything that would be used semi-good with a scope. And then I guess this is anything that's similar to a marksman rifle, but it's a okay, no, that still doesn't make any sense, because see, this is a semi-automatic rifle that you can easily see is the replacement for the SKS, right? But, you know, whatever. I guess anything that's not... No, because you have the Dragunov, which is semi-automatic, so it's like... I don't know. I guess just generally anything from semi-automatics to burst rifle rounds, so it could be 3 burst, 2 burst, whatever. Yeah. This is a burst? Why isn't gonna... Okay. Wait, it's not gonna tell you how much the burst fire is? What? Okay, so you have that AUG, and now you have this AUG. Huh. So now, folks, we have had an AUG that's an LMG, an SMG, assault rifle, And now we have it as a tactical rifle. Next, we're gonna find it as a marksman rifle and a sniper. Somehow melee and a shotgun. I don't even know. I think that really covers everything. I don't think there's anything else to do unless you were to somehow make an AUG with the scope it kind of has into like a marksman or maybe a sniper. I don't know how you're gonna do with the shot. We're just gonna get into weird territory here, or as is, but it's whatever. I guess because you're changing the caliber and the burst fire, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that pretty much covers the new glitch challenges, and the update of Warzone's Rebirth and Cold War. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did like, leave a like, smash that sub, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.